Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome in. It's your girl, Drika Shine. How are y'all feeling today? How y'all doing? How's it going? So much love and gratitude to each and every one of you. You know, um, kind of wanted to hop on live to kind of just share some insight. Um, you know, a lot of the people that I work with are entrepreneurs and business owners. And, of course, that is my particular lane and my niche. And so I kind of want to speak a little bit about the online space, the online coaching space, um, and just talk about how, you know, everything you do, every choice or decision you make, it all adds up over time. Okay. It all adds up over time. And when it comes to you building your business, um, it's important to have a solid structure, system, and strategy in place that allows you to continuously refine your mindset, refine your messaging, uh, tweak your approach, right? Like every day pre- presents new opportunities for growth, for evolution, right? For you to really just change something because you should be learning something new every day. And what I've realized is that those small changes that you make each day, although they may seem small to you, are actually big changes, okay? They are big changes that actually adds up over time. So this is where you get to fall in love with your business more and more each day, over and over again, because you're actually falling in love with the process. Because we all know that entrepreneurship is a journey, and there really is no end destination. There's always just more to improve, more to learn, and more to evolve in. Okay, so when you have that mindset, the game, it gets interesting, it gets more fun, it gets more exciting because you are approaching it in a way where you're seeing the internal growths or the internal shifts as a win, right? That's what allows you to, validate yourself or feel accomplished or successful, is that knowing that eventually over time the work that you're doing now is going to lead up to um, bigger outcomes, bigger results, and ultimately a shift in your reality. Okay, so you get to really uh, cultivate the lifestyle that you want to have by actually embodying it now. You get to be it now, have it now, and knowing that you have it now is what brings you the satisfaction. And I think it's pretty interesting at this level. Once you've mastered the foundation or the fundamentals, it just becomes more ease in certain ways, right? I've noticed where I prioritize more rest than anything. Like I really do have um, kind of more rest at the end of it, like at the end of the day. Like most of my time, I'm like resting. And I think that's beautiful because this is where you're getting into universal alignment and mastery. Okay. You have detached from emotions, and now you're able to see things from a very logical based thinking type of way. Okay, so that there comes with being able to problem solve, being able to um, neutralize or alchemize any energies that you feel in the now or in the moment, that allows you to remain neutral, unfazed, unbothered, knowing that by you reaching that place within yourself is what allows you to get out of the way of what God is trying to do for you and in your life. And then it also allows for any illusions to crumble, right? It allows for any lies or deceptions or things that are just not really um, true to naturally dissolve and fall away. And you get to witness this, right? You get to witness this because you've reached this level in your being and how you are being. This becomes a part of how you are or who you are. So you get to witness where you're like really laid back, lean back, and like trusting the God, God, the universe, your divine help, your ancestors, your spirit guides, um, all of those forces to support you and hold you as you are building something of this caliber, of this scale, of this dynamic, right? So really the work becomes you focusing on the inner work, which is your mindset, personal development, refining, where you could improve things and how you see them, tweaking things in your business and your back end and your systems and your strategies, right? Tweaking your messaging. That stuff starts to become very much of a habit. It becomes a part of just what you do. And so we all know that habits is what adds up over time. So when you develop a habit of being about your business, handling your business, and doing it in a very evolved yet highly effective way, this is where you reach the depths and the maturity in your business, right? You get to go deeper into your knowingness, deeper into your identity, deeper into your work and who you serve and how it helps them. Like it becomes just more deeper because you've now practiced the art of showing up. You've practiced and mastered content. You've practiced and mastered, you know, working with others. You've practiced and mastered, self-regulation, how to regulate your nervous system, how to have faith, how to trust. You've mastered these things, right? Which builds your character and your resilience that allows you to be at a place of peace, where you just know that you are being provided for. You know that you're being taken care of. You know that each moment is always working itself out for you, no matter what it looks like, right? I know for me, one thing that I'm actually looking to step into is to having my own space again, having my own place again, right? And, as someone who has traveled, the past several years, one of the things that I feel I'm craving now more than anything is stability. But guess what that requires, guys? That requires me to be stable, right, within myself. meaning I have to ground my energy, and working with my root, making sure that, I'm building that reality from the inside out. And then eventually I will actually just really align with having my own place again, because currently, it's just been me traveling, right? And that's the reality I created for myself. That's what I chose at that time. But now I'm choosing something different. I'm choosing something new. So really, I'm speaking on just the power that we have to manifest our desired reality, our desired outcome. And this is how you start to understand your capabilities and what you're capable of, because anything you want, you can have it. I appreciate that, Scarlett. She said, I love your glasses. I appreciate that. Thank you. Anything you want, you can have it. You just have to be the one to clear out anything within yourself that will allow you to align with it. You know what I'm saying? So this is really the work. It's the inner work. It's what you actually embody. Okay? It's what you actually embody. And this is interesting to understand, because this is a knowing, this is skill, this is practice, this is just who you become. A master of the universe, a master of your own reality. Okay? This comes from you also focusing on yourself and choosing your own mind, choosing your own way of thinking, choosing your own reality, right? Because in order to be a master of your reality, you can't be plugging into everybody else's thoughts and beliefs and ideas. You have to be able to tune into your own inner guidance, your own spirit, your own soul, because this is how you develop self-trust. um and and this is what allows you to tune in to what it is that you specifically need and where you're supposed to be. So, you know, a lot of this is really just understanding that things take time. So having patience, you know what I'm saying? Having patience is a big part of it. When you are not rushing, and I noticed that there may be people around me, because I've unplugged from the rat race. I'm no longer in that rat race, right? I've unplugged. I'm not in it. I don't participate. But I realized that people who are in the rat race, they are literally at times can get frustrated and try to rush you because you're not in a rush, right? And they're looking at you and like, okay, but why isn't there no urgency? And it's because you operate on a whole different frequency. You operate in a whole different reality. You operate in a whole different way. You are aligned with your highest truth. You are aligned with the truth. So when anybody tries to rush me specifically, I just literally clear the energy and I let the lesson fall back on them, because I'm not in a rush. I cannot be rushed. And whatever's going to happen is going to happen in God's timing. Okay? I have already learned that I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do and the timing that I'm going to do it. And whatever happens, happens. I'm not attached. I'm not attached to an idea. I'm not attached to how things should look. I'm not even attached to society's standards and what they say things should be and look like. You know? So when you have this level of thinking and embodiment, you are kind of at another level of dangerous. Y'all is tripping out about my glasses. Y'all are hilarious. You are at another level of dangerous. You know why? Because now people don't know what to do with you. They don't know how to handle you. They don't know how to handle that because they're like, well, what? Because it's not what they're used to. They're used to people responding to their insecurities. They're used to people responding to their doubts and their fears, right? But I'm someone that's going to make you face them. I'm someone that's going to make you face them because I am not responsible for your emotional work, your healing work, your shadow work, or your inner work. I'm only responsible for my own. And when you try to make somebody else responsible for things that you are responsible for, you are giving your power away unnecessarily. And the type of coaching that I teach is about owning your power. This is about cultivating your personal power, taking your power back. This is about self-empowerment. That is what I am about. At the core of my messaging, this is about personal power, which is the path to wealth. You understand? Which is the path to wealth. So when you are someone who is destined for wealth in this lifetime, when you are someone who is on the wealth path, when you are someone who is dedicated, guess what that means, guys? That means you have to really be about you. You have to really lock in with you, God, and your dreams on a whole nother level. That's what your priorities become. Your priorities become God, you, and your dreams. And you have to be unapologetic about that. Let the wealthy do what the wealthy do, and let the poor do what the poor do. We don't have to participate in realities that we have already evolved from. We don't have to participate in those ideas and ideologies that we've already done the work to evolve from, that we've already unplugged ourselves from, that we've already did the inner work to actually uh, leave those systems. We've created our own. We've reached a level of ownership now. And guys, this is all spiritual and this is all cultivated within yourself. And that's what's going to translate into your outer reality. So when y'all see me boldly and confidently claim and speak a certain way, it's because I know the transformations I've undergone within myself. There is nothing external or outside of me that can actually validate me more than my inner work, more than my inner growth, more than my inner transformation. There's nothing outside of me that can validate me more. All of that will do is provide confirmation. My outer reality provides confirmation. It does not provide me with validation. It just provides me with confirmation on the transformations I've already undergone and went through and experienced within myself. So that's why I be like, I'm just waiting for y'all to catch up. I'm waiting for the world to catch up. I'm waiting for this to catch up to me. Because I already know where I'm at. Energetically, vibrationally, mindset wise, in my thinking. I know what I've unlocked within myself. I already know what I have already done internally. I just be waiting for everything to catch up. Literally. And by the time things catch up, I'm already on to something else. By the time the world catch up, I'm already on to something else. because this is continuous. This is how this works. I continue to refine, I continue to elevate, I continue to uh you know evolve, I continue to grow. And I have a system in place that supports my growth, my personal growth, my business growth, my leadership growth, growth in all areas. Okay? Growth in all areas. I have a system and a strategy that supports my energy. And this is what I help my clients with, right? Because the problem that I see with a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs is that they are being reactive instead of proactive. They are being reactive instead of proactive. And I want to help my clients and you and whoever else to start thinking in a way where you are being proactive instead of reactive. Because when you are proactive, you are getting ahead of things. You are trailblazing. You are leading. You are catching a problem or something before it ever becomes a problem. You are building new pathways, new neurons, new information, and you're problem solving. There's a whole nother world that opens up for you when you are in a proactive state of being. There's a whole nother world that opens up for you. And if I can say that that is a problem that I see underlying for most entrepreneurs, is that they are being reactive in their business and in their life, that will be the thing I can pinpoint. And that is something that I help my clients understand how to get ahead, how to get ahead of things, how to actually do the inner work and then get the outcome that they truly, truly want. Get the outcome that they truly, truly desire because they're willing to constantly do the work. Instead of responding to your reality, you're creating your reality. So this is where you get to continuously refine your mindset, develop it, and experience higher levels of thinking, and therefore higher experiences, right? Overall, you start to improve your quality of life. You start to improve your quality of being. I already know that a year from now, I'm going to be in a whole different type of environment, energy, state of mind, state of being. I'm going to have a whole different elevated experience because I've created it. And when you understand that life is a continuation, it's a continuum. So when you continuously refine and continuously to create and continuously be proactive, you are a master of the universe. You master your reality. And therefore, you are living in a whole different experience than most. A whole different experience. So, if this is something that intrigues you and you are ready to get the information you need, okay, to take your business to another level, to implement the strategy and systems that you need to become successful, to reach new levels of business, to break any glass ceilings that you have, break through any blockages or limits or limitations, definitely book a one-on-one reading. Book a one-on-one reading. Okay? And if you're looking for long-term support, then definitely get inside of my Deeper Than Beauty Mastermind. Okay? You have options. Let's take advantage of these opportunities that we have. Get the support you need. Get the guidance you need so you can uncover any blind spots that you have so that you can actually move past it, right? Get into action and see the actual results that you want to have. Living the life that you know you are meant to live and that you see for yourself. It's 1000% possible. You just need to get the right information. You just need to get the right support. Okay? So I'm going to leave my link below so you guys can schedule. Trust yourself. Trust your soul knows what you need. Trust yourself to get into whatever service, whether that's my mastermind or one-on-one. I believe that you know which one is best for you. So I'll leave those links below, and I look forward to connecting you all deeper inside of my spaces. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. And thank you guys for tuning in. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day. Peace.